I know you're right. That's exactly what he says all the time. Seriously. Yeah. Hey, is Zach not in Pennsylvania? Zach, your cousin Zach? I thought he was able to go to Pennsylvania this year. But Bryce still is, right? Oh, it's crazy. I thought Zach was out, but I saw some post or something. Oh. Why do you... Yeah, it's so stupid. Yeah, it's so really. Trying something. How is she doing? Yeah. She work hard? What? Yeah.
Oh, no, 85, 85, yeah, hour 25 drop dead.
From Long Island? I played ball out when I was playing basketball. It's a great team. I go way back. I go in the 50s.
Yep. Yep. That's good. Yeah. And how is that coming off to you? Hey, I'm gonna show you how it's really. Do you see or no? Alright, hold on. Don't say anything because the little GoPros are right there. Can you see now or no? Alright, too bad. She's all grown up though. Like, she's all grown up. Like, it's crazy.
Heather, did Lee and Eddie play with you?
Alyssa, yeah.
Lee and Eddie?
Yes.
God, I loved her. I loved her father and
Yeah.
great family.
She's a senior.
She just was too small to... Well,
Yeah.
she throws okay, but
She
not a
does.
change-up.
Yeah, her change-up's nasty.
Huh?
Her change-up is really good. Yeah.
We tried everything. Tried to get to the feet. Couldn't do it. You
No.
gotta have a long arm.
Yep. Good kid though.
Oh, what a great kid.
That's John Stratton's here. Yeah, that was him just talking. He's watching, they're trying to help him get recruited. She plays, hold on. She plays for Gordon Chamberlain.
You did, you're right.
She has the build. Just like, keeps trying to get big time. And to look at it, when I talked to Ashley, they're like, no, she's not even supposed to. She has the build. Because I was going to text Coach. So, and I might, like, she's playing, I don't know, do you guys need outfielders? Alexis is all grown up. So crazy.
First year working with me.
I don't know any of these people really here. Very charming. Rhode Island Thunder. That's why it's pretty good. Yeah. It's pretty big. A lot of kids on the Charmers. One's from Westminster. One's from the Harvey School. Yeah. One is from Kingsford, Oxford. Like a lot of prep schools. Which is interesting, right? I just think it's interesting. How are the other freshmen? How are the other freshmen doing?
Yeah, that only happened 2 hours ago.
How are the Charmers dealing with, like, the whole time, like, the attitude? Oh, yeah, okay, let it go.
So it's water behind second.
Hold on. Like the lackadaisical stuff. Wait, what'd you say? Okay, yeah. Okay. Now look, it's your favorite umpire.
Hey Mac, how are you? I was just gonna ask about you.
She just got done practice.
How's coach?
Surviving. Had a good practice this morning.
Good.
So how the other freshmen are getting out the hang of it? What?
Trying to move up.
Freshman from where? Yep.
Dan, somebody's looking for you.
Boy, they must be hurting for umpires.
Yeah, they are. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Outfielder, catcher, middle.
Okay.
But I'll always take a good pitcher. But this pitcher that's pitching right now used to come to my camp, so I can't believe she's all, just tell Mac, I can't believe she's all grown up.
Yeah.
She used to be a tiny little thing.
You know, how fast she's going, 54, 55 maybe?
I have to watch her again and tell you. I was talking to Mac, so I
I
didn't.
got my radar in her car, I should have left, should have brought it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So why is she not going to make it? Why are you saying that?
Hey, stay loose, Dan.
My middle name.
So what, second? This is the outfield?
Huh?
This kid throws pretty good.
Yeah, she throws pretty hard.
Yeah.
Big kid. I never saw so many big kids. Girls are growing bigger every year. But you know what? She isn't going to do at college any good. You know why? Her arm's going to be done by the sophomore year. Because she's a shoulder pitcher. Watch this. Her body doesn't do anything to her arm. See? Your body has to stop your arm, and it doesn't.
Speaking of my shoulders.
She's going to be a hurting pup. Around the 5th inning.
Where do you think she's going to play? Like, where can she play?
Huh?
I don't know. I'm talking to my kid.
Oh.
Say hi, Mac.
Hi, how are you? Is that my shortstop?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
She just got.
Is that the one there?
Yeah.
How's the weather down there?
How's the weather?
You had rain, yeah?
Sunday, they just got practice. They just got done.
I lived in Pompano, just a few miles from you, for about 10 years. Got too hot down there.
Yeah, he said too hot down there for him. So where can she play? So is she recruited or is she a walk-on? What? I mean, can she hit and play first? No. the one that you're friends with. She hits the ball, right? Would you say she's one of the better ones? How's your roommate doing? Can't hear you. First time learning? What'd you say? First time learning? She's definitely hard to read. That day when we moved in, like she is, that's her personality. What about the other girl from, not Naples, not Haley, the other kid? Yeah. Keep going in and out. Will Haley pitch for you guys, you think? Yeah? That's good. That's good. You got 7. By far, Macy's the best.
He's doing me. Geez, he had runners a second and third right out, and he sends her runner.
Hey, what? Hey, let me watch a little bit of this game and I'll call you later, okay? Alright, I want to talk to you, but I also want to see this. Because I got to go get this. Alright, love you, kid. Alright, bye. Let's see what we got here. You're in, eh? You're in, eh? Who's pitching to the Bearcats next year? Who's pitching to the Bearcats next year?
Allie?
Yeah.
Sarah?
Okay, they're going
If she comes back. Addie?
Yep.
And probably Sam, unless I can pick up Montana Fouts from Alabama.
There you go.
I keep asking,
Yep.
because the pitching coach played for me.
Yeah.
We talk all the time. Whenever there's a problem, she gives me a call. They have trouble with one of their pitchers. I told her I want a big kid. They have a big kid that throws all drops. I said, send her up. I'll teach her how to throw a rice ball. Never know. The kid throws about 72 miles an hour.
Wow. That's probably 58.
Huh?
That's probably 57. But there's no batter there, so let me see when the batter comes.
The what?
This girl's probably, that pitch she just threw is probably 57.
Yeah.
But there's no batter, so let's see what happens with the batter.
I hear. I have no word recognition. That's my problem. In other words, I can hear somebody whispering down over there by the fence. I just don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
don't have a raspy voice right now.
I can't hear my daughter-in-law, but I can hear my grandson. He's got the perfect voice for me to hear. So all E's, B's, C's, D's, T, all sound the same to me. Everything.
Hey, Jordan!
Terrible. On the phone. Being a phys ed teacher for 40 years does that to your ears.
I bet.
I tell you, I'm not impressed with either one of these pitchers.
Yeah.
They're just throwing them in there. I got a kid, she's junior. She goes to show. And, from New Hampshire. And she throws 65. She's 6 foot. 6 foot 1, maybe. I don't work with her. The trouble is, she wants me to find a place for her. I said, but nobody's ever seen you play. She doesn't play in the summer team. There's no money.
She goes to choke.
Huh?
She goes to choke. How does she have no money?
They're giving that away. And wants to go to Stanford, North Carolina, Georgia. They got all these schools. And I said, I'll call them. I said, but they don't see you pitch. I said, you got to go to their camp. Well, we don't have that much money. I said, you're going to have to spend something. The kid can throw. The kid's a hell of an athlete. She's a track star. She runs hurdles. She's strong. Really bright. She's even trying to go to Yale. I said, they'll give you money at Yale. You get all the money you want there. Academics.
Pitching is really watered down.
I'll tell you why. None of the coaches know how to pitch. Okay? And nobody calls me how to pitch. Well, I'm going to do a clinic just for coaches. So we do it right from the beginning. You got to do it right from the beginning. Jenna Panovich, who runs this whole thing. Once I get her kids, I got to change them and make them do it right. You know, like Nicole, like Rachel Pico and people like that. She lets things slide by. She's good to start with, but she lets things slide.
And then it becomes muscle memory.
Yes. When you let it slide, and of course some pitches you can't change no matter what.
Yeah, especially if they
fight you all the way. But it's, I learned from the best. The guy was the greatest pitcher. Joni Joyce and I both learned from him. He was the greatest pitcher of all time. His name was Johnny Spring. I spent hours with him learning how to pitch.
What's your favorite changeup?
Huh?
What's your favorite changeup?
Well, let me tell you. I taught Danielle Henderson the changeup, right? I took her from a pup. Right? And I taught her Johnny Spring changeup, and I taught Johnny Spring the changeup. It's hard to explain. I'd have to show you. I'll show you the perfect drop. Okay, and I tell everybody the perfect drop and never hurt your arm. You can throw 1,000 a day and never hurt your arm. Okay, the perfect drop. And I showed Chibi, UB. I said, you better learn it. I told a lot of pitchers I've told them. You better learn it. But the perfect changeup. The ones I use today are the ones where you just out and just start the end. Okay. Some people try and learn the backhand. That's terrible. too hard on your arm and very inconsistent. Lisa Fernandez did this one over the top. They said it was 200-300 pounds of pressure on your shoulder that but it was good. I just told Lisa, you got to throw for a strike. Finally did. So when I saw Danielle, it comes off like perfect. Okay, so I would show you something. I tried to show Alyssa, I don't know if she got it herself, but she had her own. So I'm trying to throw the up pitch. I haven't talked to Kat Osmond. She throws a 14 rider ball. Okay. And I say, no, Kat, you got to throw a 2-seam. Oh, no, 4-seam works. And then the Hurricane was going to come to hit Houston, so I called her up and I said, Kat, get out there and throw your 14er against the Hurricane. It'll go up. It always goes up. But the ones I hit home runs off were 4-seam riders. And Ted Williams, that great hitter, he explained to me why the 4-seam is not as good as the 2. And about 90% of all the pitchers I've talked to, I've been talking to pitchers since I was started in 1947. 90% was 2-seam up pitch, not a 4-seam. And I can explain that physically to you. Ted Williams did that to me. And I'll show you the perfect shot and the perfect changeup.
There's a perfect shot. Do you feel it?
It's the feel. But I add something to it. The coaches, the Georgia coach came up to me, Lou Chamberlain, one night. He said, John, show me your drop. I said, okay. She was at one of these tournaments down in New Jersey, and she had a ball in her hand. She said, I knew you were going to be here. So I showed it to her. She spent the whole day doing it. And she taught, then Pico went down there and she taught it. They taught the good stuff. And the guy from Louisiana, Lafayette, he said, John, teach me the drop, because I'm not going to be in your conference anymore. I said, okay. Because it's just great when they learn it right, you can't hit it even if you know it's coming. Okay?
Now I'm going to go get a ball. In just a few minutes. I'll get one from you.
It's so simple, you'll say, what the hell?
I like simple. I think simple is good.
There was a guy, there's a guy that sits with the Cardinals from Men's team, and he learned from Johnny Springer. And he would say, I'm going to throw the drop to you. And he would throw it to the best hitter in the country, and he couldn't hit it.
When I was young, straight out of college, first coaching job was with a gentleman who played ASM, and his son was like on the circuit.
Who's that?
Paul Weiss. He's passed away. Paul Weiss. He's from Virginia.
Where is he from?
Virginia.
Oh.
And when I was 21, he was 65, maybe a little older. And he's like, what were you good at? And I'm like, I could hit. He's like, all right, get up there. He's like, I'm gonna pitch to you. Let's see if you can hit. And the ball I sprayed him because he was wrong. He's like, no, I'm like 55. He said, oh, of course I'm gonna hit you. He's like, okay. Here we go, 9. Here we go. It was the first time that I learned a lot about pitching, because I literally was up in the box. Every time he pitched the ball, I got out of the way because I thought he was gonna hit me, and it would just break across the plate. And I'm like, he's like, what are you doing? And he would just laugh. And he's like, I'm not even going to throw hard. I'll tell you it's coming. And it was the same thing, just because of the movement. And I was like, holy crap.
Back then, the old guys used to come over the top. I used to call it the beer drinker's pitch. People that roll the drop over the top like this. The only problem is, you can't throw it inside because it hurts your elbow.
Right.
And Sherry Kemp, who used to pitch with us, I said, Sherry, does it hurt your arm when you throw it in? She said, oh. I said, Sherry, you got to learn the one I teach. Lisa Fernandez throws the one I teach on the inside, and she throws it on the outside. But one pitcher who could do it, she used to come over the top, but she'd finish here, so there was never pressure, and it went straight down. Pitch it hot.
You know what? They told me when I got
Who do you like better, Lisa Fernandez or Jenny Finch?
Who?
Lisa Fernandez or Jenny Finch?
Oh, wow. Two different styles. I think.
You got to pick one to play on your team. You got to pick one.
Well, I'd pick Jenny Finch.
Really?
Like
oh, okay.
Lisa Fernandez, nobody likes.
I love her.
But Lisa Fernandez was a player.
I love Lisa.
you can't compare the two. Lisa can do it slowly, and she can hit. She can play third, she can hit. And so they're both two different styles. So I say they're both. If I would take them both, I can't put between them.
Yeah, no, it's hard because they're from two different eras.
But Lisa, they're both winners.
Well, the reason I love it is because she's a lifelong learner. She still goes to clinics and listens to other people talk about pitching, and she's like, she's in there writing down notes. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yes, Lisa was tough. I thought Jenny Finch was a better pitcher.
She has better God-given ability.
Yeah, but yeah, Lisa was not the best. Jenny Finch wasn't the best pitcher every day. I think Sarah Pauly was the best. I think Sarah Pauly was better than anybody, but she couldn't learn the drop. Sarah, I said, you're unbeatable if you learn the drop. She would rise and curve. She was a nervous wreck. So she used to shake like this.
I'm gonna get a ball. What? Yeah, I'm gonna learn here, right?
Who's number 13?
13.
Look at that thing. We don't know.
Callisto. 13 for who? Who are the Charmers?
Where did you go?
Westminster.
What the hell is that?
That's a private school in Southbury, Woodbury.
When was she there?
Doesn't say. Why? Where is she playing?
Left-handed hitter.
Was she on the blue team?
Right there.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Big girl.
Big shit.
Yeah. Not really sure, so I can find out when I return the ball. Okay. Teach.
Look at this.
Coach, you should come over and get all this. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, share, will you?
Most will grab it this way. Okay, the drop. Middle finger always points to the thumb.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be straight. It can be a little on a little bit of angle. Some used to. Joan Joyce used to hold it like this.
Yeah.
Her thing was she would get to here and she would yank it as hard as she could, and then she'd follow through. What happens this way? And to show you this way. What you're doing is you're coming up and when you get to here, you give it a little turn. Give it a little turn. Okay? And it goes down. When you really want to get good at it, you cup it. Okay? It's more than that. Okay? You cup it and get that extra pull. So when you're in here, bang, you push that thumb right over the top down. Okay? And that ball just goes right off the stick. But you got to work at it. And you can't lean. You got to stay up. Because you lean, it takes a little bump away from it because it starts down. I want it to start straight.
And I go down.
And it'll break down. Okay. That's the spin of it. Perfectly fit. Well, if they turn their hand too soon, they get a roll. It looks funny. You don't want to do that. So you got to work really close, like 15, 20 feet. Just have practice of it. Now, change it. Comes off. If you grab it with 3 fingers and knuckle 1. Now the reason I knuckle is because it looks like a rise ball. Okay? And that's my knuckle on a rise ball. Johnny Spring used to hold it this way. Joni Joyce used to hold it this way. Like this. Okay? But it was a 2-seamer. The whole thing was a 2-seamer. Right? Knuckle. When you come in, you cup it. Again. But you lock your arm and you stop it. Your belly button is facing maybe 10 feet up the line, not square. So you're doing a little bit of cross. Divide just a little bit. Danielle Henderson worked on it for 4 years. Couldn't get it. She goes to the Olympic trials. I said, Danielle, it better be working. So I was out there with her. And it worked every pitch. And it just comes in. And that's what it looks like. And it just floats up there.
Nice.
Now,
I like it.
I did it this way. And I taught Rachel Pico like this way. You got the same spin on it, it took a little bit off. But the greatest changeup was done by a girl named Becky Duffer.
Okay.
She played at St. Louis. And she was going to come east and play in our tournament next year. And I said, Will you take me your changeup? He said, okay. She died. She had cancer in the leg and she was a Christian Scientist, so they never, anyway, she died. I never found out how to do it. Well, some guy came to me, we were playing some team in Troy, Alabama, and he says to me, he said, I was Becky Dovin's pitcher. Teach me how she threw the changeup. The only thing I never taught her was the changeup. She used to throw 10 changeups in an inning and sit down. You were so good. And we called the waterfall. She would grab it like this. This is what he taught. And when she came into the pitching area, she would open these fingers. And it would roll off this finger like a waterfall. So you could not get much speed. It's like mine. Down. Okay. But that was, she was the best at it. And when she'd come into the pitching area, she'd open these fingers. And off would go. Like that. I like mine. One finger, it's like you're like punching somebody with these 3 fingers.
Yeah, do you throw a straight knuckleball?
Huh?
Do you throw a knuckleball?
No, Joyce did.
So,
Never use it. It's a terrible pitch. She was a windmiller can't do it because it flies out of your hand.
well, what's so interesting about it is that, like, obviously everybody teaches all the kids I know, they use this part of their finger, but then all the guys that I know that throw a knuckleball, they actually use fingernails
They do.
to throw.
I know they do.
So my kid, my daughter, played baseball first, so she would throw, she pitched, and
Yeah.
she would throw the knuckleball and fastball. She didn't learn any great pitches. When we switched to softball, I'm like, come on, let's pitch, because you could throw a mean knuckleball, because she throws it with her fingernails.
Yeah.
And even underhand she could throw it, but she wants no part of pitching, and never did. It's like advances.
Joan Joyce is dancing, but she never used it. It was too hard to throw. But you want to practice your drop and have it. They can do hours. They can practice that.
So my middle finger and
You
my
want to make sure you get some seam.
Yep, my middle finger and
You've
my
got
thumb.
perfect hands.
Right? Yeah,
This is buried a little one.
Okay.
This is buried. And what you try to do is keep these fingers fairly close together, because you want this finger to control everything. If you have them spread apart like some people do, you get 3 pressure points, and that's not good.
Maybe you learned
That
that.
one.
Yeah, that's it.
So I went this way.
Yeah, you don't want to go backwards. As you come here, you kind of pull up and like that, and then you follow
Where's
through.
the best lunch at? Here or
But
down?
never let their arms get completely extended. Always have a slight bend in the elbow.
Okay.
I was just say I saw people walking by with shoes.
But I should get out here more.
Yeah, but don't let it spin out.
It was too early.
Yeah,
for
well,
me.
maybe I just see. I have a habit of going this way.
And when you get like in here, when it starts out of your hand, it's got to be limp.
Yeah.
It comes up here, and instead of going all the way up, you shorten it about 1 inch.
I mean, no,
You get back here
Yeah.
and leave your elbow, and let your hand get in front of your elbow.
Oh wow, and then
All
that
right?
becomes easier
Yeah,
to do
that takes
that.
off a lot of the scent. And you got to use your body up in here to make sure you stop
I like
it.
that.
Okay? Now, you got to get your arm. You got to get
Get
it
your
ahead.
elbow
You
in
got a
front of
little, just a little bit, not too much.
Let me get all my paperwork so that I look like I'm doing something here.
But today, you like Grandis, Ball, Twitter, and those guys, they just grab it this way and they just stop their hand.
And they pop
I
it
tell
out.
them, okay, if you want to do that, take your pressure off these 2 fingers and just use the last 2.
I like the idea
You just
of
snap.
always adding that little knuckle because deception.
Okay, be careful of this. Never let kids do this. You know why? You're going to tear every ligament in there.
How do you?
That's okay.
How do you turn your knuckle?
Well, that's okay. This way, like just the tip of the finger.
Yeah.
Right, my rise ball, like Michelle Smith, Lisa Fernandez, and a couple of the other Olympic. This is how they held it, right? Joan Joyce used to do it this way, just like this. Throw the rise. Cat Osman goes like this, no thumb. She uses no thumb at all. I said, Cat, how the hell? I said, she said, well, that's the way my dad taught me, and that's why. But she throws a curveball the same way. Right? And I said, I don't care if you throw 4 seams, side pitch, doesn't make a difference. Now, the reason, like Ted Razor when these seams, okay, cause low pressure all the way around. And naturally the ball's going to hit because of the low pressure. Well, I said, how about same way going up. He says, yeah, it causes low pressure all the way around. Trouble is, you got gravity working against it. And sometimes it isn't going to break. So you throw the 2 and have That's the reason. But you want to make sure your thumb on a curve and the rise goes across this. Now, I like to put my fingers between the sands on a curveball. Now, on a curveball, if you just use a snap like this, that was Benny Finch. Even Cat does that way in Sheriff Hawley. It just tears his muscle to pieces. I like to sweep with a snap. So you end up this way. And I have him comes in and breaks. You can step a little bit. Okay. It breaks out, okay, but you don't want it to break down. You want it to break slightly up because what a bat is doing the outside. He's got the bat. Okay, so you want a little slightly up. I worked with Allie on that. She's struggling with it, trying to get it. I said, I want it to break up a little. She'll get it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you play. I'm really excited to see you play.
But I thought I'd get the coach. The whole thing is the motion. You know, getting kids to do the motion correct. Once they get that, you can learn anything you want.
Right.
And I thought if I get the coaches there and just say, look, this is the motion. And this, you can work on it just 10 feet to get it. And I only work 10, 15 feet into a mat. And it just...
Yeah, I mean, a lot of batting mechanics. I mean, a lot of people are teaching pitching that
they don't know. They look in the book.
I mean, you got kids flying out the front shoulder, which is obviously going to affect the back shoulder. You got kids rotating the shoulder before they even pivot.
I got a kid now I work with. Her motion was awful. She was young. And I try to get it back. She just fights me all the way. She never goes all the way back with her arm. She leans when she pitches. Guess what? She's out. She hasn't gone to college yet. So she's at the doctor this morning. I said, that's because you lean and you use off shoulder.
Yeah. I just don't know.
John Joyce pitched for 24 years and never had a twin. The only thing that hurts in my pitching is you get a blister on the inside of this middle finger. And Rachel Pico used to put super glue on every inning. And this is a good game, man.
I don't know. I thought she was out. I don't know about good. I think it's okay.
Huh?
I don't know about good. I think it's okay.
Okay.
I think you should do a coach's clinic. I think it would be good.
Would you guys like a tent? Do you want a tent? Do you want a tent for Shannon?
I'm good. Are you okay? You want a 10?
You guys want a tent?
You want a 10?
A what?
A 10. Do you want a 10?
No.
No, he's good.
No, thanks.
Just offering. We have another tent.
Thank you. Ever been down to Rising Stars?
Yes. Not in a long
As
time.
a coach?
No.
Well, it gets hot sometimes, but they take care of you down there.
Yeah.
The food is terrific.
Not so good. Yeah.
The first year I'm with Joni, she says, okay, we're going to go to the Rising Stars and scout some players. So she gives me a stack of people that emailed her like this. I go over and Field 7 is the best field. The best teams play there. Hurricanes and all that.
Yeah.
So I get over and the game is terrific. And I'm watching. Joni says, how many kids have you seen? I said, one. He said, well, you got to get going. I said, I can't. The game is terrific. It's impossible. It's impossible. Unless the kid comes to you and tells me, you know, I need to in school. And everything like that, you just can't watch them all. That's why people waste so much money.
They need to go to camps. They need to, like, if they're interested in the school.
The camps are the best.
Yeah, they have to. Because then you get to see the school, then you get to see what the coach is like.
That's called cheat the system.
You know? Spend it all this money. Kids are losing speed.
No.
7, Lucky, 7.
This kid, if she had a couple of lessons, we'd straighten that out in a minute. I called the coach at Alabama or Montana when we first started. right. I said, why are you letting her fall to the right? She said, what's the problem? I said, when they fall to the right, the pitch is always going to go inside, especially when they get tired.
Yeah.
I said, you got to straighten it out, otherwise you're going to have that problem.
So what do you do to
They
straighten
did
it
it.
out?
It worked.
What did they do? How did they get her to straighten it out?
Well, they just worked on it. Didn't let her do it. They had to hop on the front foot.
Okay.
If you don't hop on that front foot, okay, the ball, you're always going to go off to the right. All right? I don't care if it became part of the pitch, and that's not good. Cat Osman comes on with her foot at 3 o'clock, which is dead wrong. I said, Cat. She said, but she's out. Boom, out. Boom, out, right out. So there's no pressure on the knee. Or she had 11-foot arms, so you could scratch your knee standing up.
What does it take on Tincher pitching?
Tincher? Okay. He and I completely agree on everything. Right? Tincher came. She beat me in the national tournament game. I said, who's that kid? I said, that's Tincher. So she throws 70 miles an hour. She could bring it. The only thing is she never learned the drop. Guess what? She got in the pros, they killed her. I told my other pitcher too, I had a girl that was a strikeout leader. Was a strikeout leader in Division 3. Fontana.
I was reporting it.
When she pitched with me, she was striking everybody out because we weren't playing the greatest. And she said she was going to play with me. She said, I got a chance to play in the pros. I said, you don't have a draft. Oh, she said, but I got a good pitcher. He said I could do it. And they blew a lot of smoke at her. Said, you'll be the first Division 3 pitcher. Guess what? She pitched 20 innings and I was it. Gotta make the ball jump around.
Yeah. I mean, they get so caught up with speed that they don't learn the proper mechanics, therefore will never get the speed that they need, and then don't try to make it move.
Well, even if you don't have the proper mechanics, you can make it move more. All right? Mechanics take away a little bit, but if you make the ball move, I mean, work hard to make it move. That's what Kat said to me. She said, they don't work hard enough for making a move. She said, my father made a move and we worked and worked till it was right. But I've seen some good pitchers go up in the pros and didn't make it. They were good in colleges.
Yeah.
Pico made it because she had all the pitches, and Pico had something special. Her motion was stored in the pitch. So when it came out of her hand, you got a little jump. She just retired. She just left the job. They got rid of her because they got a new coach. Too bad. She said, I'm not going to coach anymore.
It's hard. It's a lot.
Yeah, a lot of pressure, but she made some good pitchers down there. I know it's inside, everything is in. Too bad too, and that's because of her shoulder pitching. Shoulder do not guide. Elbow guide and knees guide.
So are you going to do a pitching clinic?
I thought we were going to do it. This friend of mine, I said, charge him about $10. Maybe get 25 at a time in there. And the coach only has to learn to throw 10 feet to teach it. You don't have to throw it 40 feet.
I think you should do it.
I just show them how to straighten people out, what they have to do. I'll teach them how to drill to straighten everybody out. If they do it, they do it. They don't, they don't.
Right. Do you know who's her hitting coach?
Huh?
Who's her hitting coach? Do you know?
I don't know, but he's doing a lousy job.
Yeah, just lying out.
Oh, flying right out. That's why I want to get her and get her in for the case.
And she's way.
See her foot?
She's way over this way.
Daddy Richardson had the perfect swing. Her daddy.
Yes, I like her.
Joan Joyce had the perfect swing. No home runs. Line drive. Daddy was so good.
Student of the game.
Do what?
Student of the game.
Yeah.
Always.
Just a nice person. She was into herself, pretty much. But you can overlook that because she also gave to all the kids whatever they wanted. She was really nice. Doing a nice job down at Liberty.
Yep.
Can't teach 6'1".
Yeah, she got the body, but she's got mechanically, she's a little off.
In the outfield.
Yeah.
We're playing a game down in, I forget where, final game. We lose, we're out.
Oh, wow.
And Fernandez is pitching for us. And he was on the Olympic team. The one that lost 300 pounds. Remember the one that was one of our players? We called her Vegas. Lori Harrigan
Okay.
was pitching against us. And we're down 1 run going into the 7th inning. And we lose well. And Doreen Denman's on that. Doreen Denman was our number 9 hitter. Couldn't run. Hits one off the end of the bat over the first baseman. Said, gets the second base. I don't know. And we're down. We've got 2 out. And so we put a runner. Hit a runner. We had our fastest runner on second base. Our second baseman's up. Now see, I have a play to counteract that, so that doesn't happen. Okay, huh?
I can't stand that.
I got a play that works pretty good. Anyway, they pitched to our second baseman. Right? And she can't hit. She's only a bunny, right? So she walks. And who's coming up next? No. Doreen was our 9th hitter. Daddy Richards coming up. All she had to do was walk her, and our worst hitter on our team was coming up next, right? So that's Daddy bad. Daddy gets the base hit up and up. We tied the game, and then we scored like 5 runs in the next inning. And we end up winning the tournament. But you don't pitch to that.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
She's a good hitter.
All
she does is base hits up the middle.
I played in 1997, the first year of the back then it was the Women's Professional Basketball League, the first year of the pros, and I played for the Virginia Roadsters. But the Virginia Roadsters was one of the original teams.
Okay.
I think it was the Florida team, or maybe the Georgia team. Debbie Doom played on one of the teams, and I faced
the Doomer.
I was like, talk about drop ball. I was like, what?
She had that big
long, but her drop ball was just.
You know what I have? That wasn't 97. That was 87. Because Doomer, I had pictures.
Right, but she was the oldest. Like I was in '97, I was 27.
You sure she was still pitching?
She was. She pitched that first year. That was it. She came back, and because she was older. She was probably my age now, not then. But I was like, oh my God, I just got struck out. I think I got struck out. I'm like, I just got struck out by somebody who's like double my age.
That's
like
funny.
what? I never seen anything like it.
In '87, I took pictures of every pitcher in the national tournament, and I have it on a disc. And And the NFCA asked me if they could make copies,
Yeah.
and they did. I should let you look at it. It has some of the pictures are so funny. But
I was a catcher by trade.
I think it has the last slingshotter, which was a girl named Rhonda Wheatley. Rhonda Wheatley was her name, the last slingshot pitcher. And anything else. But anyway, it was fun to watch. Debbie Doom was in it.
I couldn't believe it.
87.
I was like, I'm facing somebody who I knew was like,
Probably the best pitcher, most devastating pitcher was Michelle Granger. But she didn't last. I think she didn't work hard enough or something because she had like 1 or 2 real good years. I thought she was going to be the best ever.
yeah. I was a catcher by trade. I was a catcher. That's what
And
I
you
did.
played with the Roaches. That was a pro team?
Yep, for 1 year. I made it as a walk-on
Who
person.
pitched for you?
I know it's going to be Allie, a young lady that went to NIA and NAI school. Allie, tall, big kid.
That was the way.
I'm trying to think who else pitched for us. We had a kid from California. I have her. I'll tell you. The catcher, I caught a little. I mostly hit.
Was the New York Knickerbockers in there?
No, I'm gonna tell you this. Allie Franzen was one of our pitchers. She was tall, like 6 foot thick kid, but she played NNA. She didn't play NCAA. But she threw the ball.
Was that one that was sponsored by that billionaire from Minneapolis?
I think so. I'm trying to find out who the teams were. It was only like 6 teams. A Tampa Bay team, another Florida team, the Georgia team, Virginia Roadsters.
It wasn't a team from New York, huh?
No, not yet.
Pennsylvania?
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna stay.
They kept stealing my whole team. In '76, the Toll Breakettes went with Joan Joyce. Then in 96, they took the whole team to the pro team.
All right, here we go, Ed.
There was the Orlando Wahoos,
Right.
the Virginia Roadsters. Debbie Doom played for the Orlando Wahoos.
Okay.
She was the MVP that.
Debbie Doom, the Doomer.
So you had the Carolina Diamonds, the Durham Dragons,
The who?
the Durham
Okay.
Dragons, the Georgia Pride, the Orlando Wahoos, the Tampa Bay Fire Stick, and the Virginia Roadsters.
Did Casey Clark play with one of those? Casey Clark played for one of those teams.
And some of them obviously, like
Hey, Blue.
people that were still trying, you couldn't play if you were going to be run the Olympic team. You couldn't play. Like I think that was the rules back then were.
I assume you have the next game.
So that's why a lot
I
of
assume
people,
you have the next game.
Yes, I do.
like Luis Fernandez, those guys weren't on any of this.
Sheila Cornell,
Yeah, sure.
Deanna Harris.
Sarah Dawson played for the
Who?
Sarah Dawson was
Oh,
the
yeah, I remember
MVP for the Orlando Wahoos. She was the pitcher of the year.
Okay.
Lou Harris was the coach for the Orlando Wahoos. Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was fun. Yeah, so I wanted my kid to be a pitcher, but she wanted no part of it. She's like, I'm going to play shortstop now. And that's okay.
A little curveball on this kid. Not enough. Cat Osman throws a curveball that breaks like that. Kids throw a ball that curves like that, they call it a curveball. This kid's not a bad curveball. He's got nice flex. Got a nice one.
Yeah,
Breaks away.
yeah, McCoy took her deep a couple few times.
Did it break? Breaks pretty good.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to go check out the other field. You know all those recruits that I could go see. Thanks.
Hey, we got the bench. We got to go. Hey. Get that. Leave your feet. Good. On your toes now, right? on, Paige, you go.